Hello you guys. Today is the 27th of January 2010. And today's video is probably going to be quite more serious than we've ever had on here. We always try to have something funny and show fun, but something has happened, or did happen, to my wife and son Logan that was the worst thing I've ever had to experience, during our marriage and the life of my son so far. And thank God they are absolutely safe right now. But last night, which was the night of the 26th, Nikki and Logan went to her mother's place out of town, and on our way back we were chit-chatting, doing some texts, not while she was driving, but beforehand, and I didn't have my phone on for quite a while. I happened to just get minutes at night, and so we're chit-chatting, and she was saying, oh, you're having fun without us, and maybe we'll come home later. And we're just making fun a little bit. But anyways, I ended up getting a frantic call from her, and I was trying to get dinner all set up and have some candlelight ready for her, that kind of thing. But I got this panicked phone call that something has happened. I didn't know quite what was going on. She's yelling my name, and I really couldn't make out what she was trying to get at. But the only things I got out of it was that, oh my God, something's happened, and I have to call 911. And my heart sank. I don't know what's happening. Is she meaning something has happened to them? Has something happened to somebody else that she's had to witness something that was so horrifying? And what ended up happening was she was part of a scene of an accident that involved multiple vehicles out on the highway. And she was rear-ended at highway speeds and shot off into the ditch. And she's very sore right now, and thank goodness nothing is broken, nothing too bad, but just body is very stiff. And so she was checked out, and Logan was checked out. But you don't want to go through this kind of thing. It is so horrifying to happen. Like, you don't know. That I didn't know really what was going on, and I couldn't get to them. And, something could be happening so traumatic to my family, and I couldn't be there. Even when I was able to just get to the hospital where they were being taken into, we were able to just see her getting in there, but I couldn't get to her in time. They already had her behind an emergency, and I couldn't get to her, so I still didn't know what was happening to Logan or her, whether they're bleeding or what. I have no clue. So last night was just like, you just don't want to feel that, Right? I love Nikki with all my heart. And and I don't want to try to be tearing up on camera, but just talking about it is emotional, because having my wife, we've only been married since August, and our boys only 4 months. Like, something that could happen, something that's put their life in jeopardy. And Nikki is an amazing driver, and I always have all this confidence, with her abilities. But so what kind of happened was, at first this farmer, he was burning out on that highway, and a truck and a cattle trailer ended up meeting, semi-trailer, and they ended up clipping each other, and that's what kind of started bringing traffic to a stop. But because of visibility and the smoke that was caused by the farmer, and so she was coming up on this scene, and she really couldn't see nothing, like nothing. She didn't even really realize at first that a van and a semi was in front of her, but she slowed down because of the smoke, and she was just slowly kind of going through, and then she kind of could see what was happening outside, people having the hazards on. She puts hers on, and then when she's trying to think, maybe I should try to pulled more to the side of the ditch or something. She looks in the rearview mirror and headlights right on her. And, you know, highway speeds, you know, plowed right into the back of the vehicle, sends her flying into the ditch. So it's just that, you know, as I got more information, and, you know, I'm trying to call the police, and she had called 911, and, you know, I'm trying to call her mom. She's, I guess, was trying to call her mom. Went over my friends, our friend Lane, which you probably saw him in the previous video, trying to get him, talk to him, use his phone as well. But it's just insane, you know. And this type of incident, this I guess you could call it a near-death experience for Nikki and Logan, coming right after I think Teardrops had shared with her about her misfortunes of losing little one, you know, and that kind of, you know, perks you up hearing those stories, you know, and how much, you know, I love my boy. I was saying, and that I would hold him more dear, as I always have. I value Nikki because I love her so much, and Logan. But then for this incident to happen, and yeah, it's just heart-wrenching to have to go through those kind of feelings, and have the feeling that, you know, something's happening to them and you cannot get to them, feeling so helpless. But I was finally able to get to him and pull him in and love him so dear. So I guess what's happening for now is the insurance guy, the adjuster right now, he's thinking that he's going to go after the farmer, because everybody who was involved in everything that happened, and the vehicle that had hit Nikki was a family of 3, and they had an 18-month-old girl in that vehicle. But looks like everything was based on of the actions of the farmer and his burning. So we'll keep you guys updated. But I do have a little bit of video show you guys actually what the van looks like. It might not. The back end is basically done. But it's a lower car, so all the damage, the impact is lower, and, you know, windows aren't blown out and that. But you know, I'll put the video here and you guys take a look. But you can only imagine what the impact was for Nikki and Logan. And the car seat did its job. The seatbelt did the job. It was such an impact too that, well, I'll let you guys watch the video and I'll show you guys. Right? You can see what happened. I think in the next video, or in the video I'll show you, shows you what happened to it. But I just want to share you guys with that because it's going to affect us a little bit. Nikki's sore, so she's just going to be okay. We did eat out tonight. We felt we deserved some kind of order, but we didn't order as much as we usually do. And the gifts are winners because of the situation as well. We're probably going to, it might take us a little while to send out your gifts, but they are coming, you guys. And of course to Oil Drop, right, 77 buddy there. Well, we don't know when we're going to get a vehicle, so sorry there, camera cut off. But what I was saying was, yeah, sorry, Oil Drop 77 there, so we have no clue when we're going to get a vehicle again. Hopefully we get it before the end of this competition and we can still set up something, and yeah. So, but we're still going to do some exercise. Of course she's not, because yeah, she's a little sore or whatever, but that's about that, I guess. And I'm still going to try, and we'll keep you guys updated. So check out some of this video of the vehicle.